Hello everyone, this is your very own Iyobo4Christ. Hey, listen, wherever you are right now, God is still able to get you back on track. It is not over. So get up, brace up yourself, and embrace a new day. Listen, your companion matters. God never created anyone empty. There is a uniqueness in you. There is something that you carry, even if it's just a little, just like a seed. You are a seed, just like a little mustard seed that is in you. And the only thing that you need to do is to get yourself attached to somebody that understands that seed. Is to get yourself attached with somebody that know exactly the things that has been deposited inside of you, or that have something that is like what you carry, that can fill you up, that can cheer you up, that can teach you how to get out that thing. So it doesn't matter what it is that God has placed inside of you. You carry something. That's the point. The only thing is for you to get in the company of the right people. Look at this. Act 4:13. Yes. The members of the council were amazed to see how bold Peter and John were, and to learn that they were ordinary men of no education. They realized then that they had been companions of Jesus. One translation said they now saw that these men had been with Jesus. And look at John 7:15. Now talking about Jesus first. He said the people were amazed, marveled, and said, this man had never studied in school. How did he learn so much? How come he had this much wisdom? They were talking about Jesus. So after Jesus was long gone, the disciples reproduced Jesus' character. And when they came out with that character, the people were like, these people, they're not educated men, ordinary men doing extraordinary things. These people didn't go to school. They have no high schooling. How come? And then they said, oh yeah, they have been with Jesus. They have walked with Jesus. They had listened to Jesus. They've gone places with Jesus. Of course, that is the reason why they are able to do what they do now, because they have attached themselves with a higher power. So you cannot tell me you want to learn how to do hair and you are sitting in the shop of a mechanic. You will never learn how to do hair. You can't tell me you want to be a good speaker and you listen to things that don't really motivate you and give you courage to speak. Whatever it is that you want to do, this is the season where you hook up with the right people. These men had been with Jesus, they said. Who are you following? Who are you listening to? Who are you taking instruction from? Who are you following on Facebook? Now people jump from one live video to another. Doing what? Who are you following? Because whatever you follow, you will eventually become that person. You will have a trace of that person. You will copy that person at a time. You will do like that person. It's not difficult for people to say, don't let nobody fool you, tell you otherwise, make you feel otherwise. You will know that they're talking about Iyobo4Christ and they are doing like Iyobo4Christ. Who are you listening to? Who are your companions? Because if you must bet out what's in you, you can't afford to fool around with fools. He said the companies of fools bring great harm. If you want to be wise, the Bible says walk with the wise, you become wiser. So your company matters. So you must look what God has placed inside of you, identify that small seed, and then hook up with the right midwife. The person that is able to lecture you, to bring that seed to full stage, and then that is able to help you bet that thing. That's just all you need. I don't care if you went to school or not. I don't care if you think you don't have the strength, you don't have the knowledge. The moment you hook up with the right person, the moment you start following and listening to the right person, you will eventually get that seed to get to a place where it becomes a big tree. The decision is yours. Look around you and be honest with yourself. Who are my mentors? What are the things that feed my spirit? Who are the people that I listen to, I take counsel from? And what do I do with my time? How do I manage my time in this season of my life is what you should ask yourself. And how have you been managing it? Maybe that's the reason why you are where you are. Use your time proper to hook up with the right source, the right persons, have the right companion. And believe me, sooner or later, you will find out that that thing you have pushed aside for a long time, you will discover that that's your ticket to the top. God did not create you to be empty. There is something in you, there's a treasure in you. Just hook up with the right person and you will get it out. I love you. Don't let nobody fool you, tell you otherwise, make you feel otherwise, talk you out of your spot. You are a queen, you are a king, and your father is the monarch of the universe, meaning he boss. It is time for you to arise and choose your circle wisely. The same thing that was said of Jesus. They were amazed. How come you have this knowledge? The same thing they said about the disciples later. Why? Because the same thing that Jesus had in him, the disciples were able to reproduce. Choose wisely. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to Manasseh Television Network, our TV station. I love you. You're very, very own Iyobo4Christ. Bye. Shalom.